Welcome to Breakfast and BS with Vince and Friends. I am, of course, your host, Vince, and today we got producer Virgil.
Hi, I'm producer Virgil.
We are here at John's Toy Addicts in La Mesa, California, the Jewel of the Hills.
The happiest place in the world right now.
Yeah. And Virgil, it is always a pleasure.
Oh yeah. We can describe the environment, but our usual recording area of Senefani's has closed down for a few weeks. Not out of business, but just because
The Coronas.
Apparently,
Because of Gina Coronas.
yes.
That's right. She came in there and destroyed the place.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I actually gave. We call him Far Superior John because he owns a toy store.
Yep, and our other John doesn't.
Yes, and so he actually said we could use his store because he can't open either, and so we can do the podcast here. So it's actually really cool that he let us do that because being cooped up in your home, for most of the day is really hard for people like me who really need to get out. So I give him a call, and he's really nice enough just to let us use the place to record because seeing our friends, because Sunday is our church, and I for people who are going to real church, I wonder how they're coping with it too. But this is cool, and we're very appreciative of that.
Probably just watching it on TV like my mom.
Oh, that's interesting.
She doesn't go to church anymore per se, but she still watches Sunday Mass. Some church in Mexico, like on a cliff where like a nun jumped or some shit. I don't know. I don't know. All that weird shit.
Yeah. That weird shit in Mexico.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Okay. Well, anyway, so we are having the Breakfast of Champions, Wendy's, and some donuts from Sunny Donuts. And it was interesting because when I went in to get the donuts, the person that registered was like, okay, we need to be 6 feet away. I was like, oh, okay.
They give you a stick like, I want 2 of these.
You know what? And the guy looked like he just wasn't enjoying it, because he was kind of talking to some of the people who were actually sitting at the the table or whatever, and it was like he was just describing that now that they closed the borders, a lot of the grocery markets aren't getting their vegetables, and it's just, dude, this is probably it's surreal to me because I can't remember in any part of my life that this has ever happened.
Not even the Black Plague?
Nope.
Spanish flu?
Nope.
Really?
But my mother-in-law, she recalls when she was a child, maybe like when she was 5 or 6.
The Dust Bowl?
Polio.
Oh.
And so because polio would get the babies, so that was a really, really big emergency. So I don't know how long that lasted, but once the vaccine came out, like everybody got vaccinated. So I'm pretty sure when or if they find something, hopefully they do it quickly, because businesses are just not gonna have a great outcome to this.
A lot of businesses are not going to reopen, and fortunately, Far Superior John has the online store, so people still order shit online, so he can take care of that.
Yeah, whatever your wares are. I mean, if you can do it online, you're probably gonna still lose business, but you're gonna be hopefully staying afloat. Yeah, I mean, Amazon's making a killing right now, probably.
See, and that's the thing. Like, I can't work from home. I have a physical job where like I need to be there. I need to do what I need to do, and fortunately, where I work, we are exempt from staying at home. So I go to work and I come home and all that fun stuff. Yay. But I'm like, man, I can't even work from home because that'll just make me Amazon. That'll just make my job Amazon.
I know, seriously. So,
So
Okay, well let's want to recap of the week and.
Well, I got a question for you right now.
Sure.
What do you think of what do you think of the breakfast sandwich?
It's good.
Bacon
I
and
like
everything.
it.
I told you it was good, right?
I've never. Okay, to tell you the truth, there wasn't really a Wendy's around where I used to live.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go pretty much either to National City or, I don't know, pretty west of Chula Vista from where I was. So, that was good. I like it. I mean, I actually think it's a little bit better than Jack in the Box.
Well, they just started doing breakfast like right before the world ended.
Okay. Yeah, it's not bad.
Yeah.
Enjoying it. So this morning, when we were trying to organize all this, so we were like, hey, should we get coffee or should we do this, blah, blah, blah. And so I was just going to grab coffee at 7-Eleven, and Vince told me that, oh, no, they're not doing coffee anymore. I'm like, why? Because everyone's touching the coffee, you know, the dispensers and stuff. And I was like, damn, dude.
It's just little things you don't think of.
Mm-hmm.
That's oh, shit, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So, pretty much right now, for me, I checked on my sister and my mom, my mother-in-law. My mother-in-law, you know, poor thing, she's basically just stuck in her apartment. I mean, she'll go out, but the big thing is, you know, she usually comes over. But Angel actually was a little bit sick a week and a half ago, mm-hmm. and so she didn't want her to come over and all that. But so we haven't seen her like maybe for a week and 2 days or something. And so finally, why don't we just do a video chat with her? And so she was really happy about that. And
did you have to set everything up for her, or did she already know how to do it?
No, I just called her because we both have a Samsung. So
all right.
So when you call, then you press the video call, and then it'll switch over. So that actually worked out for her. So, you know, it sucks, dude. I feel really bad for, you know, those people who, you know, you live alone or, you know, I mean, it. And for people like me who are really active, I mean, I can't go to the gym. You know, I had to cancel, you know, 2 workouts with my brother this week. And I said, here, you know, I just sent him a video, and then it was just such a, just one of those weird times. I can't even recall. They call it just, it's unprecedented. We don't know what to expect. So, how about you?
Well, Lori Darling and Penny May, they do ballet. And on top of jiu-jitsu. Mm-hmm. So their ballet class was yesterday, but, you know, nobody's getting together. Mm-hmm. So they actually did a video. Mm-hmm. A video class.
How'd that work?
I don't know. But my big secret was found out, I guess, last night.
What's that?
So my brother dropped by this morning to pick up some essentials for my mom. You know, toilet paper and some other stuff. Because heaven forbid they prepare. But then again, they got a house full of girls, so, you know, toilet paper is going to be the first thing to go.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
But I guess they watched Willow last night.
Uh-huh.
And for years, I've been calling Veda and Lori Mumbo and Jumbo. Uh-huh. Which is what Mad Morgan called the 2 little brownies. Mm-hmm. And they've never known that. They've never seen Willow.
Really?
Yeah.
What about Peck? Did you call them any of them Peck?
No.
Okay.
I call Penny May High Tone, which is from a Richie Valens song.
Mumbo and Jumbo and...
Mumbo, Jumbo, and High Tone.
High Tone. Nice. Okay. And so what'd they say?
I guess they had words for me. But I wasn't... when they came over, but I was in the shower, like... Libby was supposed to come over yesterday and pick up the stuff, but she didn't make it. And that whole... Like, for most of the day, I was like, all right, I don't want to go to the bathroom, because I know as soon as I go to the bathroom, they're going to show up. I don't want to do this, because I know as soon as I do... Like, I can't nap, because I know that's when they're going to show up. And then they never showed up.
At all?
No.
Oh, okay.
So it was like, Mom, like I said, my mom went out to go get her hair done. She came back and all that stuff. It was like already like 2, 3 in the afternoon. I was like, all right, you're here. I'm taking a nap.
Cool.
But then she's like, yeah, they just got caught in their day and, you know, they didn't make it.
Okay.
So they're like, oh, we'll stop by in the morning and all that stuff. So like I'm waiting in the morning for them. And I'm like, I got to start getting ready to go. So I hit the shower and then I hear my brother's voice and I'm like, of course, this was my nightmare yesterday.
And it comes true today.
Yeah.
All right.
But then I guess like the girls wanted to have some words with me about
But they never got to tell you?
No, they didn't get to tell me because I was in the shower. But like I rushed out, like I took a quick shower, threw my clothes on. By the time I got out, Mom was like, "Oh yeah, they just left."
Boo.
I was like, "Son of a."
But you don't even know what the hint is, though. What they were gonna say.
Nope. My mom's like, "Oh yeah, the girls are mad at you." I was like, "Why? What'd I do?" It's like they watched Willow last night. I was like, I just started laughing. I was like, "Oh, okay."
Who's Mumbo? Who's Jumbo? That was kind of thing. I see.
Well, no, Veda knows she's Jumbo,
And
and Lori knows she's Mumbo.
that's funny.
But
Good movie. I haven't seen that one.
Huh?
Good movie if you haven't seen Willow.
oh yeah, no, great movie. Go watch it. But it was just like, oh man, I missed it.
Yeah, that's cool. Well, you know what? They'll give them more time to think of something really good. Have them rehearse it. Let's see. So,
Actually, when I show up, I'm just gonna tell him, Mumbo, Jumbo, go make me some eggs. I'm hungry. Go make me some eggs.
You are not the man of us. Yeah. Anyway, so I was talking with my sister yesterday, and I guess so the kids who are in school got an extra week if they were, because they start spring break tomorrow, and so the extra week my sister had to adjust her work schedule afterward. Well, anyway, so my mom doesn't really do anything with my nephew. Like, she just kind of sits on the recliner and just lets him do his own thing, whatever. And he just got really bored. So apparently, he went up into my mom's bathroom, started putting on lipstick. So my mom, always when my sister walks to the door, not even like a minute to settle down, my mom goes, "You know what their son did?" It's like it's always just this venting thing from my mom, because she just likes to complain or whatever, because she always has to make everything about her. And so, and apparently it's, he ate my lipstick or whatever it was, and then I guess he was taking her jewelry and like he was washing it with soap and water or whatever. I was like, well, that's what you get for not like engaging him. But I mean, I haven't told my wife yet about the lipstick thing. I was going to, but then we had a bigger conversation. But I don't know. I think that's funny, because I think a kid at his age, I was actually really surprised he didn't do that earlier. So that's good. I feel sorry for all the kids out there. I mean, I really hope they have something to do, but I mean, it's hard for me to go down there because I live here in La Mesa and they live in Chula Vista, and it's like I don't know. I might have to schedule something maybe to work there at some point, just maybe to help out. But I don't know, man. It's hard because they don't want you to leave the house. Yeah.
As we broadcast from John's Toy Addicts in beautiful California, the Jewel of the Hills.
Hey, I live down the street, so it's like my home. There you go. But no, it helps me get out of the apartment because I am, man.
Oh, you got to be stir crazy by now.
You know what? Okay, so because I work from home, I'm not always.
Well, now always.
Well, yes. So I'm able to do that, and Angel just got approved to work from home, so they're all setting up stuff like that. So she's not used to it, so it's easy for her to to forget about time, when to take a break, when you've actually worked your hours for the day. So sometimes it's hard if you get into what you're doing, you start working more hours. And I said, "Lo, you need to stop.
Pencils down."
Yeah. You're clocked out. Don't work anymore because you're not getting extra pay for this." So she said, "Okay, I'm going to be done at 10:30." And then so I walk in 10:34, 10:35. "Are you done?" "I just barely got out." I'm like, "You told me 10:30. I gave you an extra 5 minutes to finish up what you're doing. So don't give me no attitude."
Wow, you're her supervisor.
Whatever. I'm just saying is like, hey, it's my turn to work. You take the kid so I can do my work. You know what I mean? But and I work in higher ed online, and all the schools now are closed. So they.
So you are the educational system.
Yeah. So essentially, we're going to be creating resources for those classroom teachers who have never taught online before. And hopefully what we can do is, give them enough stuff. But, I mean, I don't want to make this some sort of, capitalizing moment, for our company or anything, because we really can't. But, it's sort of like this goodwill thing, like, hey, these guys, provided services. So
Gotcha.
Somewhere in the future, blah, blah, blah.
Gotcha. You're pandemic profiteers. I
Yes,
understand.
yeah, whatever. Anyway, it's just one of those things, and I'm actually reaching out to some friends of mine who are teachers, and I was like, hey, you need help with this because I can help you with that, and I'm probably going to be using my own website to maybe house some of this stuff. So, it's.
Well, would you like to throw that website out there in case anybody? Is interested?
No, I actually don't want to make it public. Only because I don't want it. Because it's not intended.
Don't need the bad Yelp reviews. That's all you gotta say.
Yeah, no, I don't need the extra work. I don't need the extra work. I just, I'm doing it.
That's right. He's making it hand over fist. Pandemic profiteers.
Oh boy. So anyway, so that's what's going on with work for me, and Vince has got a different story because he has to go in.
Mm-hmm.
And so tell us. So what's a typical day in the era of the coronavirus pandemic for Vince?
Well, it starts with my alarm going off and me going, "Dear God, don't let me go to work, please. Dear God, don't let me go to work." Then I check my messages and it says, "No, you got to go into work." And I'm like, "God damn it!"
Right.
Then I get ready. I go to work. No traffic, which is amazing. I ain't gonna lie. The end of the world and me seem to agree on some things. Traffic is one of those.
So the drive going to work and then coming back? Like how compared from the old days and then to now?
Oh, you mean me leaving at freaking trying to get out of the house by 5:30 at the latest and freaking being there for a little over a half an hour in the morning and then being in there for an hour and 15 minutes on the way home?
Oy.
Takes me like 26 minutes to get to work in the morning and like 32 minutes on the way home.
That's such a big difference.
And even then, there's still assholes that are going fucking slow in the goddamn fast lane when there's nobody ahead of them. What the fuck? It's the end of the goddamn world and you're still driving like an asshole.
Hey.
I'm just saying, I would like to freaking file what paperwork needs to be done to start turning my car into like a Mad Max vehicle. Like the Interceptor. That's badass. You can't.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
But I want like a flaming crossbow on mine so I could just like take aim and boom, shoot the license. I'll shoot the license plate. I'm not an asshole. I don't want to take out a tire or nothing, but just let them know, hey, get the fuck out of the way.
I would like to have the oh my god, come on, the Army of Darkness car with the helicopter.
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome. Yeah, I so had practice this past Monday, and my drummer forgot we had practice. So I said, "Dude, you coming to practice?" He goes, "Oh shoot, I thought it was tomorrow." I was, "No, dude." And so he lives all in Santee, and we're in Sports Arena. So I said, "Okay." Well, he left the house. He sent me the message at I want to say 4:53.
And this is a shared space, right?
This is a shared space, yeah.
So like you all have your allotted times.
Yeah. So we rent out this practice space between 4 and 7, and he gets there, leaves Santee, gets there at 5:08.
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh my god, you got here in 8 minutes from Santee." Holy shit. So that is a telling of how weird it is. I mean, and I'm wondering if in Los Angeles right now, if the traffic has changed or not.
It has to. You can't.
It has to, yeah. So I bet people are like, "Oh man, I love this shit," or whatever. I don't know. It's
No, but work is definitely very strange. We were very busy on our main site, delivering packages and so on and so forth. Because a lot of people are just ordering up. But then as the week progressed, it just got like smaller and smaller and lower and lower.
And that's with your departments and buildings, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then it actually got to the point where like we were starting to bring back more packages because people would just write work from home, like put like work from home. I'm like, well, you ordered all this shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
mind you, we're not in a restaurant, so we're pretty. We're gonna be pretty.
That's
free
right.
Here.
We're getting raunchy.
Oh yeah, the comic books. This number one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and just to break, it's so cool to just be surrounded by comic books and toys and video games,
and not in my room.
Yeah. So nice.
And card games, which I don't really care for, but I know some people are dedicated.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna appreciate any art form of, comics or cartoons. Or whatever.
You know what? It was like one of those things too. Like when I thought we were getting shut down, I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna start cleaning my room. I'm gonna move this stuff out of the way. I'm gonna learn how to draw." Yeah. Like I have that art book that you let me borrow for years.
Which one is that one? Oh,
I don't know.
The manga one. I think.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
Okay.
I was like, I'm gonna fucking start reading that shit. I'm gonna learn how to draw while I have this downtime. They're like, no, we gotta go to work.
No.
Like, no.
Just bring it, dude. Just bring it on your downtime, if you have downtime.
If anybody from work's listening, I do not have downtime. I am a very committed and loyal worker.
Yes. But, okay, all right. Make it to a sketchbook.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, but it was just crazy because I'd have to like go into like different groups and ask them, "Hey, are you guys gonna be here later? Or are you getting shut down?" And they're like, "As far as we know, we're gonna be here and all that stuff." So I show up like a day later, they're shut down.
Yeah.
And then we also started taking on other companies that are like in our main site that we've rented out space to, just to keep down people coming in.
Okay.
So they could get delivered to our receiving instead, and then we take them up top.
So are they contracting you guys to do that
I
stuff?
have no clue, and they kind of just dropped it on me because I don't pay attention.
Right.
My coworker was like, "Hey, we're doing building 2 now, right?" I'm like, "Huh?" It's like, yeah, we're delivering all those things now. I was like, "We are?" But he told me like kind of first thing in the morning, like literally I got out of my car and I showed up to work like about an hour and change early. So I take a nap.
Right.
And anybody who's seen me like first thing in the morning knows I'm not coherent at all.
Oh.
So I'm like trying to put it like I'm trying to like have church and state meet, and it's not.
Right.
I'm like, huh? We gotta do what? Huh?
Yeah.
All right, no problem. I'll handle it. No worry. And then like later on, they're like, yeah, this shit needs to go now, and for this, and these are perishable, dry ice, yada yada yada. I was like, oh, this is what he meant.
Right. So, are you getting paid extra or anything? Any special pay for this?
Nope.
Damn it. That sucks, dude. Well, you know what? I guess it's good to just say you have a job. I mean, there are some people who, work in the service industry. The bars are closed. The restaurants are only doing takeout.
Tinafani's in beautiful Limits, California. The Jewel of the Hills is closed.
Yeah, they
just straight shut down.
Yeah, their sign says, "We'll see you in a few weeks. Stay safe." And it's like, that restaurant does pretty well. And I think once the governor put down the edict, it was just like, whoa, and that you knew it got serious. And I don't know how we're going to recover. I'd like to see how. I don't think when they had the crash in 2008 was this bad. And it's only been, 2 weeks? And we usually say we don't like to get political on this show. And it's just, and I'll keep it pretty much low-hanging fruit here.
That's right. We're looking at you, China.
And it's...
Your Ching Chong flu is killing us all.
Oh, damn you. Anyway, so...
Hong Kong fluey.
Oh, my God. Anyway, so... And I watched that cartoon, so...
Oh, I love that cartoon.
Yeah. That was Jazz's... what's his name? No, that's... I forget his name. Anyway, so... This... As we've been told by John before he left, that he says we haven't even gotten to the really bad part of it yet.
Oh no, this is going to take months,
and
maybe up to 6 months. I'm going to say.
Yeah, and And if anyone knows anything about how the market works and everything like that, it's just like stocks. I mean, I don't play stocks at all. And
I'm trying to convince John to buy Disneyland. Not Far Superior John, our regular friend John, who's a Disney Johnny, tell Scum of the Universe, Johnny Lowe.
The Moodle.
Yeah, the Moodle.
Yes. So, and things were just really bad, and I think what happened is, Disney stock went down. I'm sure WWE stock has gone down. It was going down before that. Mm-hmm. And everyone is just, shit in their pants. And I think in this case too, because, the stock market is all about, let's just call it what it is, gambling. And there are people who are taking advantage of it, and there are people who are just, suffering from it or whatever. And I hate how a lot of what our economy depends on that shit, right? So, and I think what happens is, our administration is just like, oh, we got to pump money into there. They did that. Stock went up. Next 2 days, boom, it goes right back down. We just lost a lot of money. And then now they're going to do the stimulus package thing where they're supposed to give people money. I never believe that shit till I see it. So I don't know. My hope that everyone gets through this. The last thing I want anyone to do is, just suffer and die from something as, just eating. You know what I mean? We got to help each other out there. I was telling Vince that during lunch I go to our local restaurants here and I order takeout because, I don't want my favorite restaurants to go out of business. I mean, I'll even try to go to some place that's, maybe not part of my regular circle, but it's, I don't want these mom and pop shops to go. They're the reason why, people go to places, that they feel at home and their family and everything like that. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure I'm pretty sure there's tons of places like that in Chula Vista, but here in La Mesa, for me, I can walk or just a really short drive to where I want to help support. But dude, San Diego's a big city, and also California, man. California's the biggest state. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. So go out there, help your local businesses. I try to avoid, the chains, because, I know they're going to be okay-ish, but, the mom and pop shops need your help.
Well, I went to Whispering Trees Pizza on Friday for dinner. I stayed at home pretty much all yesterday. I just made myself some hot dogs. But I actually like bigger chains just because of the FDA standards. Mm-hmm.
That's
and health standards. Mm-hmm. But no, definitely get out there, support what small businesses you can, if you can. We're not saying go do that. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta go do that. No, if you have the extra income where you can, do it.
Yeah.
If you can't, take care of yourself, please.
Right.
If you're worried about yourself, reach out to friends. If you haven't, that you don't talk to on a regular, or that you do talk to on a regular, just talk to somebody, especially during this crazy time where you can get stir crazy very easily. Mm-hmm. Fortunately, I'm more of a shut-in, so
is my wife.
So I'm doing good. I napped like a Viking when I got the chance to yesterday. Mm-hmm. I played video games. Mm-hmm. I napped some more.
Yeah.
I watched like 5 hours of Ghost Adventures.
I'm trying to catch up on movies that I've missed. I actually started watching Westworld. I was like, this is pretty good. So I got a new series to finish. It just started the third season, I think. So I'm gonna be caught up, and hopefully I don't get back into that thing again. But
I just bought like 4 movies on PlayStation Network. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I really don't want to buy digital, but they just make it so damn cheap with like a lot of their sales.
Yeah. So I can still go to Target, right? Because I think Red Sun comes out this Tuesday, right?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I've seen clips, and frankly, I'm just like...
you know what? I just love the graphic novels so much that I'm still going to get it, only because I feel like I have to.
Since... it's almost up, but I have DC Network, or the DC Universe, thanks to you and Johnny Lowe. Best birthday present for a year. Mm-hmm. They had the...
Has it really? I feel like it's been longer.
Almost been a year. You guys bought me the year one.
Yeah, I know. But
my birthday's in May.
I know, but I could have sworn I did the previous May. God, it's so weird. Anyway.
Yeah. That's how long the world's been.
Yeah, I know.
But no, I watched the Wonder Woman one. that just came out.
Bloodlines.
Yeah,
That one didn't look. It looked alright.
I got bored. I've never said that with like a DC, like the animated movies before. I was bored shitless.
Wow.
And like even with Batman Hush, like I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna make it this that. No, I was greatly disappointed with that one, and I'm actually looking forward to the Justice League Dark War or whatever.
Okay.
We're supposed to like come to a head with like the war with Darkseid and all that stuff. It looks crazy.
But so that has nothing to do with Constantine or anything.
No, Constantine's gonna be in it and all that.
Well, we're kind of getting to our time, so maybe we can do that for the next one. We talk about pop culture. And
hopefully
stuff.
better things.
I mean, it's the whole virus thing is gonna.
Well, no, that's
gonna creep in.
That's
there.
everywhere.
Yeah.
You can't stop that.
Yeah.
They didn't start the fire, but
dude, seriously, like, if we want a glimpse of what the zombie apocalypse is gonna be like, this is what it's gonna look like without when the zombies are asleep.
Me and you hiding out in the toy store. I'm okay with that.
Oh, I'm totally okay.
I'm totally okay with that.
Yeah, and we have
what? We have Lucille.
Yeah, we have Lucille. That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, Lucille's right above the thing. There's two of them.
There's two of them.
Yeah.
We're set. And we're right next to a gun shop.
That's right. True. Yeah. All right. Well.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I should promote the band right now. Who knows when you guys are going to be out?
You know what? And that's the other thing too. Like all the venues now, they're closed down too. So, just to be announced. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To be
determined.
determined.
Everything else in the world to be announced. Thanks for stopping by. We'll get the check.